You okay?
Do I look okay to you?
What happened to Lugo isn't our fault.
Don't tell me what I already know. Lugo's blood is on your hands, not mine. Bang.
Conrad deserves to die, you know that.
And what do we deserve?
I think we both know the answer to that.
So, how we gonna do this?
Kill everything that fucking moves.
Sounds like a plan.
Hi guys, this is Dormouse03, continuing my Spec Ops The Line FUBAR difficulty playthrough, and this is chapter 14, and now, just to explain something to you guys here, I lost the video. The video messed up on this part when I recorded it at first. Alright guys, so what happened with this video was that,
Let's do this.
I realized too late that the video was not recording. And so I noticed it after I hit the checkpoint, after I get through this part of the level. And so instead of going back and doing the chapter select at that point, I decided to just continue on with the game and finish it out, because I didn't want to lose my ammo and weapons and stuff that I had, because I had a heavy machine gun that I'd picked up, and now all I've got is this shotgun. So it just it made more sense to me to go ahead and finish out the game and then come back and re-record this section, which is actually pretty tricky, and it's gonna be even worse now because I don't have the weapons that I had before.
Hostile down.
So you wanna try to use this room here as much and for as long as possible, because this is where you are the safest. You can control the area much better from in here than you can once you get out behind those other pieces of cover. And you want to try to take out as much of this yourself as possible, because if Adams gets downed in a bad spot, it gets really rough. Alright. Where are you, dude?
Put down that goddamn shotgunner! That's one.
Alright, Adams. Alright. You get back here. Safety. Safety zone. About to not have any bullets for this scar, but I know that there's some ammo behind me. Shit. I saw a dude over here on the left. Oh, there he is. And I'm trying not to mark, because I don't want, Adams to run out and get, downed. And he will. Oh, he will. And eventually they will rush you up here, I do believe. Like, it takes them a little while to push in on you. But,
Kill is fucking confirmed!
but eventually they will move up on you, so You just want to be patient.
Shotgun on the field. Watch your ass. Soldier in the open. Drop his ass.
Hostile with a shotgun!
I need to get him down. Kill him, please. There's obviously another one back here. Oh, shit.
That's one!
Oop, and there's another one back there. Adams, you can wait a minute now, buddy. Wait for me to do the dance if I don't want to die. Alright, and there's another one.
Left side. More coming out of the building.
Alright. We look alright, we look alright.
On your feet!
And they did the left side more coming out thing, which means that you've killed a lot of the guys that are already out here. So that's a very good thing. We're gonna go ahead and move up.
Pay attention to that shotgun.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to,
He's in the open.
Gotta reload! Watch my back!
try to get some of these guys with these, underslung grenades.
Flash these sons of bitches! That's another one!
Alright.
Gotta reload. Cover my ass.
Now we've got a
Focus your
dude up
fire on
there.
that balcony! There!
He needs to die.
Grenade out. That's what I'm talking
There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. What I'm gonna do now is run back and get some ammo.
I'm getting chewed up over here.
And then move back out here. So we've got one more underslung grenade.
Adam,
Let's see if
turn!
Adams can take care of him, or at least take his focus away.
Throwing frag. Yeah, he's dead.
So we've got some more dudes. They're kind of far away right now. Ugh, the guy got back on the damn turret. That's less than good.
God damn it. They won't let up.
Alright, so it looked like one guy came around to the right. I don't want him to flank us.
I want him dead!
Yeah, I hear you.
Throwing frag!
You wanted him dead, you should have done it yourself. Fire in the hole!
Just being real tentative here, guys, because,
Put him down!
Yeah, I hear
don't want to die here. We're so very, very close.
Ah, God damn
you.
it!
Wanted him dead, you should have done it yourself. Not dead enough for you.
Shut him down.
Alright, looks like only one left back there. Whoop.
Fire in the hole! That dead enough for you?
Alright, cool. So I don't have a lot of ammo here. Got no grenades, so I'm gonna swap for an M4.
Reloading!
Just so I can have some more ammo.
Move it up!
Because we're gonna have one more wave of guys here.
Eyes on that shotgun now!
Frag out! Flush him!
Look away!
Enemy down! Throw in a skirky! Shotgunner!
Grenade out!
Alright. Now you can come straight up to this turret, but I don't know, I didn't want to risk it. And that's how I played it before as well, so now we just have a couple more guys to clear out here.
Put him down!
Taking him down! Grenade out! Gotta reload! Cover my ass!
That's another one!
I'm gonna try to cover your ass, Adams.
This fucker to move! That's what I'm talking about! He's fucking dead!
Alright. We gotta be close here.
We don't have time for this shit! Come on!
Alright, so when he says that, you can move on up. This is where my playthrough,
Move your ass!
this is the checkpoint that I made it to. So, I will cut to that. Thanks for bearing with this. And I'll see you in my real playthrough now. Alright guys, so this is the playthrough that is, I guess, my quote-unquote real playthrough. You'll notice that I have my saw back. And so that's the reason why I didn't stop right there and just go ahead and start the chapter over at that point, because I really didn't want to lose that, especially for this part here.
Willie B!
And so I did not do live commentary for this this last section of this game. And the main reason was because I was really frustrated with it at this point. And the final straw was realizing that I had not recorded the first part of this chapter, and knew that I was going to have to do it over again without my correct weapons. So that was really the icing on top of my cake, and so I just shut off the audio recording when I was doing this part. But you didn't miss a whole lot except for me, you know, probably spewing some unkind words and a whole bunch of silence while I concentrated on what I was doing, because this part is not pleasant. Basically this whole first section here is just trying to move from cover to cover quickly and efficiently enough to avoid getting murdered, and really letting Adams do a lot of the work, because he's like a tank in this section for whatever reason. I don't even know if he can go down. I mean, you'll see him just like run out ahead and do all sorts of crazy things. But I think for a while here, he's pretty invincible. Which is great because you really need him to be taking out guys for you, because getting out of cover at all is an instant recipe for death right here. I mean, look how much he's getting shot. And he would definitely be getting hurt in any other section of this game. There's no way that he would not have gotten injured and gone down, and you had to pick him up there. So he's pretty invincible here for a little while. I think once you reach a checkpoint up here, he can get hurt again, and you'll see that he does. I had a really interesting time playing this last.
I need him dead.
This is the last, effectively the last chapter of this game. Chapter 15 is mostly just cutscenes and exposition and you know, some final sort of choices and story stuff. So this is your last chapter that involves action, and as you can imagine, it's not easy. You know, I didn't think that this was the most difficult part of the game. I would say the most difficult part of this game for me was back in chapter 6, where I was where you're by yourself for that minute and a half. Because that was just absolute hell for me. But this part is still very tough, and I still died a fair number of times here, just because I don't know. I felt like I couldn't really pop out of cover to take out anybody without getting killed. And this part right here, the reason why I'm standing behind this truck for so long is that the cover over to my right is destructible. And so I wanted to hang out in this section and get as many of these guys taken care of as possible before I moved over there, because I had died a couple of times taking cover in that cover to the right of me, and they just shot through it and killed me. And so I wanted to get past it and move up here, and managed to do it that time. So that was pretty cool. Here in a second you're going to see me take advantage of a checkpoint, which I was so happy to have gotten.
Shut him down.
And I learned something about the game as I did it. I learned that even if one of your teammates is down, if you get a checkpoint, you see, here was the point where he was no longer a tank, right? Got really hurt, and I'm sitting here going, what do I do? I can't move out there and get him because they will murder me. So I chose to come in here, and right there I got a checkpoint. And I was like, that's awesome, I got a checkpoint. I wonder if when the checkpoint reloads, I'll be able to pick him up, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it. I tried, and just got torn apart, as you can see. And then when the checkpoint reloaded, he was not down anymore. He was right in here with me, and I was able to move on with this chapter. So if that happens to you, just try your best to push up in there and get this checkpoint, because that really was a lifesaver in that area for me.
Grab him!
And so at this point in the chapter, this part really annoyed me. There were just a lot of these guys, and they wouldn't move up, and they weren't in places where you could really see them. But every time I would try to push out, into that area so that I could get sights on them, they would rush me, flank me, and I would die. So, that was a little risky on that grenade there. And so I tried to hang back in this area as much as possible, because you are as safe as you can be in this area. You have the turret, you have a bunch of cover on you, and they don't really move up to flank. So what I really tried to do was pick off as many of them as possible, sort of try to bait them out. I used the mark feature to sort of locate where they were, but I tried not to mark them because I knew that if I did, Adams would push up and then he would go down. So I think what I ended up doing here is, yeah, I pushed up in there and then came back, trying to bait these guys to push forward a little bit. And that's kind of how I played this part. It takes me a while to get through it, but it was the only thing that was really effective for me. And the only thing that I could sort of reliably do in this area to make sure that I took these people out. And like I said, I was super annoyed. I was right. I knew that I was very close to the end of this game. And this part was just it was horrible, because I felt crippled. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't use the mark features to let Adams back me up very much. I couldn't see these guys, and I knew that every time I hung out in that area where I was just then, they would rush me and come around and kill me.
Kill is fucking confirmed!
So, you'll see me do a lot of that little bait and run away tactic to try to thin out some of these guys, because there are quite a few of them. I suppose it is the end of the game, and it's just you and Adams versus the world at this point, so it's fitting that it's difficult. I don't know, it just felt, it felt like a frustrating little set piece here, because it seems like there are a lot of options that you can do. You know, that you could go up there and flank, that you could, you know, stay back here on the turret, but you really can't, really push up, and you can't really tell Adams to push up, and now I accidentally, I think, stuck the mark on that dude right there because I was trying to see where he was, and Adams starts pushing it up, and I'm going, no, Adams, no, why? Don't do it! Don't do it!
That's another one!
Because, I just knew he was gonna go up there and get downed, and, and that was gonna be the end. After that long, drawn-out little, you know, peek and run and try to stay alive, you know, pansy maneuvering that I was doing to try to stay alive during this point. So, luckily enough, I had killed most of the guys and was able to get that last one there as as he came up to murder my my comrade Adams there, and get through that section. So that was a tough one. There are just a couple more tough spots here before the end of this game, and this is the first of them. So right here, I believe this is scripted for you to fail here. That it doesn't really matter how much you shoot this guy, he's going to kill you. So, because you have to have this cutscene happen, where you were seeing that heavy as Lugo. And creepy little children singing. So once you come out of that, you're going to be back here, and it's going to be really confusing because because it's like this happens again for whatever reason. But that's how it happens in the game there. What I liked to do in this section was go up there and sort of back in, like you saw me do, sort of walk backwards toward the door, so that you can immediately run.
Heavy trooper is fucking down!
And then you want to make sure that you highlight him for Adams to target, so that he'll kind of target Adams. Throw all your grenades at him, and just sort of blind fire and shoot him as he's stunned.
Not for long.
You want to pick up that weapon that he had because it's amazing. And you'll be able to find some ammo refills for it as the level progresses. I believe that it's like a, I don't know, it's like a shotgun, but it's got wicked range and accuracy, and I don't know, it just destroys everything. It's an amazing weapon, and you kind of wish that you had more opportunities to get a hold of it. I think that you may have been able to get it at like maybe one other time during the game, but it is definitely useful in this section here, because these guys will rip you to shreds. And at any point, you do not get a checkpoint, I don't think, between now and the end of the game. So if you die at any point between now and when the game is over, ooh, that was very close. Just there. But I got lucky because he gave me a little bit more ammo.
Fucking Christ.
Which is nice. Yeah, the melee, the sort of panic melee, is always your best bet for people that rush you over cover like that. Because it's generally a one hit and they're down. But yeah, if you die at any point between now and the end of the game, it's all the way back to the place where you fought the heavy just a second ago. And so you want to be really careful. One of the guys up there has one of those, I think it's called an A12 gun, like the one that I have. So you don't want to play around with those people up there, because they will put you down very quickly. And they seem to take 1,000,000 bullets. And I was really trying to kill them before I picked up Adams, because I thought for sure that I was going to be a goner if I had to go get him. But I knew that I sort of had to risk it here. I at least took out that guy, and then I just barely was able to save Adams.
I need him dead!
A lot of close calls here. And poor Adams just immediately is wounded again. But you'll see how much damage they put on you from so far away. It's not a joke. The blind fire with the saw from that far away was just, it was pretty much like wasting bullets.
He's dead.
It just really is not effective. So try to learn from my messing around just then, that's not what you want to do. So now we just have one more section of enemies, and it is sort of a cluster. I kept my saw, which has a decent amount of ammo, and the AA-12, I believe it is a shotgun class weapon. And so what you have now is a bunch of dudes, but more importantly, you have a turret up there and you have a heavy. So this means that you really can't get out of cover ever.
Kill is fucking confirmed.
Because there are too many enemies too close to you, and too many things that if you pop out, they are going to kill you. So you kind of want to just blind fire into this this guy right here. It does not look like Adams is going down, which is nice. So it may be another section of this game where he is sort of invincible.
Got the son of a bitch.
I mean, don't take my word for that, because it may be different in your game than it is in mine. But he seems to be fairly sturdy in this section. But after you take care of that heavy,
shut him down,
and the guy on the turret, then you are pretty good here toward making it to the end of this level and the end of the game. So don't worry if it takes you a few tries here. It definitely took me a few tries to get through this level, as I said before.
That's what I'm talking. You hear
And here we go. The end is here.
Shit! Here they come! Fuck you! Just shoot me! I'm standing right here! Come on! Secure the building! Shoot me, goddammit! Fucking shoot me!
This is your last chance, Walker. Surrender, or my men will cut you down.
Don't you dare! Well, fuck you then! I didn't come this far to surrender!
It's the only way inside that tower.
The fuck's sake! Give it up! The mission's over! We failed!
Not while I'm still breathing.
Fine! Then keep breathing! Run, motherfucker!
So as Adams suggests, you just want to run here, and I don't know whether you can die here or not, because I never have, because, you know, I always run.
I'm sorry, Walker. But you knew it would end this way. Your friends dead. The world on fire. And you alone. You're a failure. Finally, something we have in common.
Alright guys, so that is the end of chapter 14. I hope that you have enjoyed playing through this game with me. I have certainly enjoyed it. I will be posting the last chapter, chapter 15, so that you guys can see the ending, and so that we can have a chance to talk about it a little bit. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in chapter 15 for the ending of Spec Ops: The Line.